Hello, friends. Looks like I might be live. Let me get into my secondary device here. Let's see.
Might be
Ooh,
live.
sound is good. I'm here. Yes, that's fantastic. Hello, friends. Give me just a moment to finish doing all the things. Whoops. And let's see here. Oh, hold on a second, too. All this housekeeping. Give me just a minute, guys. I thank you guys for tuning in with me. Happy Monday. Happy Zodiac Monday. I am exhausted. I'm telling you, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Just give me a moment, guys. I'll be right here with you. I just need to do all the things with this that I'm supposed to do first. But thank you for tuning in with me. Hi, Carrie Kingsley. Hi, Brittany Lambert. Hello, ladies. I hope you had a great day, whatever day it might be for you. And hello to the replay watchers. Thank you guys so much for liking and following my page. And that way you don't miss anything from me. I'm just trying to jump back into the I'm trying to jump back into my the secondary device here, guys. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sharing this video. Sharing is caring because you know more people than I do. And on Zodiac Mondays, everyone gets a reading, which is fantastic, right? So thank you guys for tuning in with me today. Hi, Melanie McGonigal. So glad to have everyone. So I know more will be coming in. Hi, Gail. So glad to have everyone jumping in. I do want to say that this is an 18 and over broadcast because I cuss and I vape, and sometimes we talk about sensitive things. Wow, Karen. Well, good for you for taking care of that. Yeah, listen to me. Just tune in for your horoscope. You know what I mean? Because today is Zodiac Monday. I will be reading for all of the 12 zodiac signs by element. I will be starting with the earth signs today, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Then we will move on to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, followed by the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and wrapping it up with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then I will be doing a group pick a card message from my numbers from the universe deck for anyone who's live or on replay. So thank you guys so much for showing up and showing your support and following my page and sharing the video. And if you vibe with me, I do have a private Facebook group called the Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe. That link is in your description box. So it's more of me for free. I invite you to agree to the group rules so that I can allow you to join. I will not let you join if you don't agree to the group rules because the group rules are in place to keep you safe and keep the scammers out. And that is another thing that does happen is sometimes scammers might jump on the feed and tag you and ask you to friend request them or DM them. They might have some accurate message for you or some kind of nonsense, you guys. So please protect yourself by reporting any suspicious activity, blocking any individuals who reach out to you in that way. You should be drawn to your reader, me or anyone else. That's how it works. You should be the one who's trying to contact the person you want to sit with, not the other way around. So protect yourself. I won't friend request you. I won't ask you to inbox me or any weird nonsense. If you want to connect with me, like it says on the bottom here, I offer private sessions, tarot videos for order, and psychic development programs. You can check out my links in your description box to connect with me on a deeper level. I won't reach out to you, okay? Only scammers do that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to be jumping in with the earth signs first. I'm an earth sign. Let's get it out of the way, right? I can say it's been pretty smooth, I think. I just feel really tired today. Anybody else feel really tired today? Gail, I'm tired. Let me tell you what decks I'm using. That's right. I'm going to get your vibes from my own Oracle deck, which is slowly but surely accumulating more cards. I'm very excited about this. It's almost ready to go. I will be also getting the Soul's Lesson this week. The Soul's Lesson this week for the signs. Some additional factors from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck. Right. Enough said, Gail. It's freaking Monday. What else can we say about it, right? And when I go deeper into each of the signs, I'm going to be using this new deck that I have, the Doodle Tarot. This is the cutest freaking deck I've ever seen. I love it, and I have not yet used it really. And I'm excited to be using it today with you guys. It's new to me. Yes, it's new to me, so I'm excited to use them today with the readings. Now, again, I will not be doing any personal or individual readings today, but I do offer personal tarot videos for order, and I offer private sessions. So if you would like to connect with me on another level, deeper level, one-on-one level, check out my links in your description box and see what might work for you, because I'm here for you guys. So thank you. Hi, Naya. Hi, Kathleen. All right, so no more sleeping. Earth signs. Yes, it does. It's like those what are those composition notebooks? You know what I mean? Super cute. Super cute. You guys will see this and I think you'll like these. Super cute. Hi Brenda Walker. Good to see you, honey. Sending love to you. All right, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And please forgive me if I clear my throat or coughing or anything else. I'm still getting over that stuff. You know what I mean? Hi, Alina. Hi, Sierra. Glad to have you guys tuning in. Thank you. Okay, so Earth signs, spirit, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, vibes for the week ahead. Whew. Whew. Okay, fork in the road. And the soul's lesson here for the Earth signs. Thank you, honey. I know it, right? Thank you. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Whoop. Additional factors from the wisdom of the house tonight for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Nope. Keep going. Whew, that one. Oh, wow. I'm going to go a bit more deep here with this Doodle Tarot. I'm going to go for Taurus, Spirit. For Taurus. Which one is it? Hi, Amanda Lambert. Hi, Melissa Powellwood. So glad to see you guys joining in. Whoops, Taurus, I think you fell on the floor. Hold on. Yep. And for Virgo. Hold on. Virgo. And Capricorn, Spirit. They say Capricorn's on the bottom. Boom. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so for the week ahead, I'm doing all right, Pam. I'm still kind of getting over this chest congestion thing I've got going on. I went to the Real Human Doctor. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to book a personal, but it won't connect. I'm having a touch of an issue with my booking tools. So if you do find a problem with that, you can always reach out to me directly. Just message my page. Okay. I won't message you, but if you want to message me, we can chit chat and pin down whatever it is that you're looking for, sweetheart. Anyone, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yeah. I went to the doctor and I took the whole course of medication and I'm still not like feeling, like I think I should feel. But I don't like going to the doctor. So I haven't like made it back there yet. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. So Earth signs, your vibes for the week ahead. Fork in the road. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the week ahead. Today is November 13th through next week, November 20th, here and about, something like this. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, your vibes, fork in the road. This could literally mean you're at a crossroads. Okay. This could literally mean you have a whole new path or a whole new option that is open for you. This could be like, oh no, I was offered both jobs. Crap. Which one do I pick? This could be something like that for the Earth signs. This could also be a call to walk a different path. Make some really serious life changes that are beneficial for you. The fork in the road can also be a call to take the high road, okay? Or maybe you're feeling drawn to take the high road. Like, I'm not going to waste my time, effort, or energy on that kind of stuff any longer because I know that I'm My purposes are best served in this area. Okay, so earth signs, pay attention to your options this week, because there are always choices, and the fork in the road is a definite choice that you can decide to take the fork that stays and keeps you right where you're at, or you can take that next left turn or something that happens to appear for you. And I want to say to earth signs, like I said with the high road, you can choose to be a jerk. Or you could choose not to. Okay, these with awareness. Okay, just have awareness is what I'm saying here for the earth signs. All right, because we always have a choice. So fork in the road is the first card to come out for the earth signs towards the week ahead, and the soul's lesson is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So maybe earth signs, you're taking those gifts up the road, down the road, up the fork in the road. I don't know what you're up to, but I feel like this self-esteem is about you being able to take that path on your own if necessary. You don't have to ask somebody else's opinion or validation or whatnot. It's important that you feel like confident enough. You have that self-esteem ingrained in you to take that road less traveled, okay? Because you know that it's right for you, even if it's not right for everyone else or the rest of the crowd, even if people have crap to say, okay? Because, hey, man, sometimes people have things to say about our success or our excitement or our joy, even if it's a little bit different, okay? I'm talking to somebody here, earth signs. When people have something negative to say, it's because they have fears all their own. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with something outside of their comfort zone, which is you and your growth and expansion. So it's really important that you take that road with your own, of your own intention and free will. Some of those roads and those forks are designed to cultivate within us the bravery that we would otherwise not release. Okay, we would not let emerge. All right, the card to pop out here. The card to pop out here is the number seven. Seven is the number of truth, man. It's the high priestess of spirit. So, self esteem, high priestess of spirit, this is about your spiritual awareness. The way that you feel about yourself and your life, and the sensitive nature that you have, earth sign. I feel this here, how important it is that you begin to care for yourself in all of the ways that you need, even in spiritual ways, by not allowing yourself to settle into patterns or hang around in sticky energies that you know don't feel right to you. Okay, so things that bring you down or shock you or shake you or some kind of way, Taurus. Woo, I said Taurus, but I'm talking to all earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn here. But hey, Taurus, listen up. All earth signs. I see in these cards here that it might be in your face this week. You taking that high road because you feel good about yourself, knowing who you are and that you did the right thing in those areas. Maybe you're parting ways with certain companies or deciding to do something like that because you're feeling brave enough and supported by spirit on your journey that it might take you other places, places others don't quite understand. That's okay. It's your journey, right, earth sign? Your journey. I'm on Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn earth signs, and this is the first set of readings, Daniel. There's a delay in the comments, so I'm just seeing it when I see it. Hi, Jennifer. So let's go a little bit more deeply into each of the signs here with the Doodle Tarot new deck. These are cute, cute cards. All right, so for Taurus here, 10 of Cups. Happy family, reunion, happy endings, and marriage. 10 of Cups for Taurus. So there is definitely something in these cards here about outgrowing a certain situation, connections, outgrowing old patterns that maybe used to be the norm, and now you realize that that's not working for your grown-up life anymore or the life that you desire to live. Okay, so Taurus, this might really have to do in the area of home and family. Okay, these changes. Come on, family, we're packing up and moving, or maybe I'm leaving, or maybe I'm thinking about a different lifestyle. Okay, this fork in the road. Maybe we all eat fast food way too much, and I would love for us to buckle down and get healthy. Okay, I'm just putting some kind of a vague general example out here. You know what's going on in your life. All right, so take it as it resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. However, Taurus, I feel like the choice here is yours, and it's about listening to your inner knowing. listening to the kinds of things that resonate, meaning feel good to your soul, and what kinds of things offend your soul. Those are the clear indicators of what to stay away from, because you want happiness, harmonious connections and relationships in your life and in your home, right? You want that happy home life. So weeding away anything that takes away from that or the vision of that in your future is most definitely kind of what you're going to be looking at this week, I do say. So listen, Taurus, I'm going to say, I don't feel like you're making changes this week, but I feel like these things are in your face this week. Spirit wants you to see these certain miserable circumstances that could stand to be addressed. All right. And that's why they're going to bother you this week, just so that you can be aware that those are where the problems are at. This is where I need to place my focus. Do I add love and healing, or do I detach and disconnect? What am I doing here with this fork in the road? It's going to be black and white for you this week, Taurus. Pay attention and don't just listen like with your ears, like listen with your soul, your heart, everything. Absorb what happens, because think to yourself, do I want however many more years of nonsense like this in my life? And I'm not saying like bad things are going to happen to Taurus, but I say like, hey, some kind of drama, something. Earth signs, I see that there could be some kind of offense here, a chance to stand up for yourself here, a chance to make a big giant change here, because enough's enough. I see this in the cards, okay? I hope that all of these changes are healthy and positive, but sometimes it's challenging to move through them. Okay, so Taurus, pay attention and be aware, because I feel like you're asking for a sign. You're asking for a sign, and a sign could fall on your head this week. And I want you to be noticing these kinds of things. Okay, that can't be a sign. Zip it. Virgo. Virgo, you've got major arcana card number 11, the Justice. Okay, law, cause and effect, clarity, and truth. So some Virgos could totally be getting some kind of a settlement or inheritance, or like that kind of thing, that is enabling them to take that fork in the road and do a whole different path and stand on their own 2 feet with their self-esteem and self-confidence and all of this, because they're in alignment with their spiritual journey and what is best for themselves. Okay, that could be the case for some Virgos. For other Virgos, I kind of feel this Justice card could indicate the need to kind of look through a lens of justice at your life, similar to Taurus. Okay, but taking a look at what's fair and balanced. I see these scales. Okay, and not being afraid to communicate where things are falling short. Okay, if you want to take that fork in the road and you want others to follow you, you've got to make them aware, hey, I'm taking the high road and this is how you do it. Okay, Virgo, I feel like you, and Taurus, I feel like you could most definitely call others along the path with you if you'll just speak with awareness and bravery, that self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It doesn't just have to be you, although you can be glaringly successful if you just take that and go with it and hit that next up leveling like I feel it. Yes, but you have the potential to speak words or just show this through your actions in ways that others can begin healing and up leveling and rising and expanding in much the same ways that you have been. Okay, so pay attention, because when you keep something selfishly, eventually it disappears, right? It runs out. But when you continuously give something away, like your beautiful spiritual journey, your light, your illumination, all the tools that you've learned, the things that you now know and understand, when you're able to give those to people as you go along your path, it improves them and helps uplift their path as well. And you're able to keep it and sustainably keep it growing within you, because you're so giving it away to others and improving them as well. It's like spirit replenishes that beautiful energy because you can share it with others, not because you're hiding it away. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you've got major arcana card number 0, the Fool. The Fool tagline say beginnings, innocence, adventure, and spontaneity. So, just like the rest of the reading, the fork in the road, self esteem, high priestess of spirit, Capricorn, you might be going on some kind of journeys or vacations even this week with the Fool card, new experiences, a new traveling, even if these kinds of journeys are in meditative spaces. Okay, I do see with the high priestess of spirit that you could really be doing things a little bit differently. Maybe you're going on a trip or out into nature to shake up the pattern in your life. Regardless, it's all positive. Capricorn, be open to the new experiences because you have no idea how many great benefits will be added to your life just simply by following through with one of those threads of adventure, right? So spirit is saying to take that fork in the road, to take that road less traveled, to really embrace in the unknown and the newness, and to take notes because all of these things are going to start to become super expansive in your life, Capricorn. If it's something that you enjoy, it's going to take hold and have a really big momentum. Okay, so pay attention. Beautiful energy. Wow, I love that. I love that for the earth signs. Not so bad. Not so bad, right, friends? Thank you guys for tuning in with me. My name is Heidi Corona. Spirit Speak Psychic Medium Heidi is also the name that I go by. Please be sure to like and follow my page. Tap those hearts if you're on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, smash the thumb, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. That would be super awesome. I'm trying to grow my presence there as well. So those were the earth signs. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from all of that. And we'll be doing the air signs next, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I thank you guys for joining in with me and sharing this video to your timeline, to your story, in a group where it's allowed, tagging your friends in because on Zodiac Monday, everyone gets a reading on this one, right? So fantastic. This is an 18 and over broadcast, though, friends. 18 and over because I cuss and I vape, and sometimes we talk about sensitive things, okay? Hi, Jennifer. Jenny, good to see you, honey. I'm not doing any personal readings tonight. I love that. I'm not doing any personal readings. Today is Zodiac Monday. However, I'm jumping in with the air signs next. Hi, Carol. Hi, Lorraine. And if you were an earth sign, you can always catch yours on the replay or rewind it to hear that one. I am scheduled to be live here on my page Friday night. Hi, Lilypaw. Hi, Lynn Green. Hi, guys. Oop, oop. Not yet, Meredith. Jumping in with the air signs now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your vibes for the week ahead. Come on, Spirit. What is it? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You know, when you guys share my page, share my video, share me with your folks, that is the highest form of compliment. It really is. And so thank you for sharing me with your friends. Thank you for sharing me on your pages. That does say a lot. I do appreciate that. And it does really help me. So thank you guys. Wow, you guys got my newest card. Hold on, I got to put it this way. That's the way it goes. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's your first card. Let's see what the soul's lesson is this week for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius air signs. Right here in my lap. Oh. And additional factors here for the air sign spirit. You're welcome. Hey, Lisa on YouTube. Glad to see you. Huh. Wow. Air signs. What's going on? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What is going on with you guys? I'm going to shuffle these decks. This deck right here. Get some, a bit more information for Gemini, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Oh, just one, this one. Huh. Cool. For Libra. Oh. Libra. And for Aquarius. Hi, Natalie. Denise, Gemini in the house. That's right. Aquarius. Oh, wow. This is interesting, guys. Interesting. What's going on? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, air signs. Your vibes for the week ahead. You've got appearances. Appearances is the card for the air signs, and appearances indicates that maybe you're placing your focus on holding up outer appearances this week instead of kind of paying attention to what might hold value beneath the surface of those things. Sometimes appearances can be like, I want to spend money on you so that, you'll be happy, or that we'll be in love, or these kinds of things. Or I want to look a certain way so nobody knows that I have problems, So this is kind of a call to recognize when you're not quite being authentic, or when you're not exactly going less than surface deep. Okay. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, appearances. All right. Oh, knew it could happen. Knew it could happen. I'm a real person, guys. It happens. Okay. So the soul's lesson for this week here for the air signs: guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Guilt. And this is funny. Okay. The next card here is number 39, success. Congratulations, success. So, what in the heck is going on with the air signs? I feel like you're holding up a certain appearance, a certain facade, a certain mask, a certain status quo, because you have fear of, I don't know, showing people that you're doing better, or maybe you feel like you don't deserve legitimate success. What is going on with the air signs? I almost feel like some air signs are hiding the fact that they're doing better than they used to be doing. Okay. Spirit wants me to say something about this. When you hide behind the cloak of being a victim of your circumstances, eventually those circumstances come back to bite you. I don't want to say that, but something like, okay, let's just say this. Okay, I'm going to call in sick to work, and I'm just going to tell them my back hurts today. Okay. Oh, I can't come in. My back. Oh, my back is really bad. Yeah, I can't even get out of bed. I can't come. So then let's say 3 days later, holy crap, I must have threw my back out. What happened? My back hurts so bad, because you assumed that energy. You identified with this for the sake of something else. Okay. So don't hide behind an untruth, air sign. That's what I feel with this. There's a guilt, some kind of a guilt or a shame around being successful, being perceived as successful, or even being perceived as less than successful. Okay. I do have to say this here. This could be, I lost all my money and none of my friends know. I'm just being honest here. Times are really freaking tight, and I don't share that with people. You have the free will and good judgment to do that. You don't have to share these kinds of things. But Spirit is calling you to make logical decisions based on the reality of your circumstances. So if you are struggling with hard times, maybe that flashy car payment isn't so necessary anymore, and there's something you can do there to recalibrate. Okay. Now, I'm not speaking to everyone. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Something here for everyone there on the appearance of success, the guilt for even being successful, being happy, potentially pretending like everything's okay when you know that it's not. Gemini. All right. I have quite a specific message here for Gemini. Gemini, you've also gotten major arcana card number 0, the Fool. Beginnings, innocence, adventure, and spontaneity. Gemini, I feel like there's a chance, if you have not already experienced some kind of nice windfall or blessing or chapter, something has come in, an influx of energy has come in to create some kind of successful vibes in your life. Okay, let's just say this right now. And I want to say to Gemini that you may have worked really hard to keep up the status quo in your life. Okay, and now some new influx of energy has come in with the guise of success, I want to say, but there's an aspect within you that could feel guilty for receiving this. I want to tell you that What you are receiving does not take from anyone else. Affirm this to yourself, Gemini. If you haven't received it yet, you will. So start affirming this now. What I receive does not take from anyone else. There is plenty for the universe to offer everyone, and I am due my fair share. With this Fool card and all of this here, I feel like Gemini, there's a major cycle ending in your life. And I don't want to say that it's a poverty cycle, but it could be a financial hardship cycle. Okay, something like this. Even if you've kind of been okay, but there's just been nonsense around the finances. I feel this is coming to a close. Embrace the new energy pattern of flow around this successful venture that will eventually trickle into the finances. Follow me here. This might even be in the physical health for you, Gemini. Okay. And in that way, the quality of your life would improve. And in that way, you could work more, do more, be out there more, and make that more money if that's what you want. However, the quality of life is really what I feel here. So embrace the new chapter. Don't feel like, oh no, I've got to hide this. Oh no, this is a bad thing. Because when you say, oh no, this is a bad thing, what will people think, to a blessing, then you're kind of like putting on this repellent for blessings. Okay, because now there's a sticky energy pattern around it. So own your blessings, pay them forward, spread the love if that's what it is to appease you. However, I don't feel like carrying people and buying that love is indicated here. There could be some of that, Gemini, with the guilt and the success and the appearances. Okay, I'll give you the money. Okay, I'll pay for the car. Okay, I'll pay you for this and get you caught up on your bills. Are you okay? I love you. Are we okay? There can be a lot of fixing like this, and that's not how the fixing necessarily um, needs to occur in the ways that you are seeking to find that intimacy in your bonds. Okay, understand me, Gemini. People need you and love you and trust you and depend on you. Isn't that enough? Do you have to give them every darn thing you have? No, you don't. Just being you and being that person for them is enough. Affirm that any negative cycles are now ending, and the universe has an abundance of prosperity to meet my needs and everyone else's needs. The universe has an abundance of anything I would like to have in my life. Holding that space for what you want and what you would like to see, and knowing that you'll get your due is what I'm feeling here for Gemini. Oh, Brenda, the guilt around that, holy smokes. These patterns hit us all. You have no idea how many people are dealing with exactly that, Brenda. People that I know in my personal life as well who have lost somebody and they've received some kind of life insurance benefit, and there's a huge layer of guilt on that. Like I'd rather have them back, or I don't know what to do with this money. There's some kind of weirdness around this. What I want to say to those who are feeling some kind of thing is, if your loved one could be with you, they would. However, we all have an expiration date. Our bodies only last one human lifetime. And if this is all that they can leave you with, please use it to better your life, better your circumstances. Please use it in wise ways to become healthier. Use it for you. Use it how you know they would want you to use it. And that doesn't say, well, oh, I had better do, their old thing or whatnot. No, what do you need now? What do you need now? Help yourself now in all the ways that you can. Make plans now to make life brighter, smoother, better for yourself in some way. If that's all they can give you, please accept it with gratitude. Please accept it and use it for yourself. You're the only one who can do that. Your past loved ones in spirit want that for you. Wow. Okay, let's jump in with Libra real quick. Libra, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The tagline say business opportunity, money is coming, new abundance, and stability. Ace of Pentacles here. And this can also be like positive physical health, okay? An influx of positive physical health. I feel like for Libras, you may have had some kind of hiccup in the road here and been trying to maintain the status quo as far as, you know, paying your rent and your bills and keeping up the norm. But I feel like you know, like I said, this success card comes through for a reason. You've been making it through. Okay. And as you've been making it through, Libra, I feel like you've been making very wise choices, taking care of things that are necessary, and haven't necessarily had a lot to splurge on yourself. Okay. And even if you did, you wouldn't, because you feel guilty to do that because there are so many other things that could use it at this time. So I want to say to you, Libra, you've been making all the right choices. All right. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. You've been making all the choices to keep your head above water, you know, and to keep things moving in the ways that you have to. And this too shall pass. Continue, you know, walking the good path. But listen, I feel here like some of these appearances, like if you're really, really struggling, like I said earlier, it may be necessary to take a look at some of the ways that your money is being spent. Okay, and if it's exactly necessary, um, if it's exactly necessary to you know, still have these kinds of things in your life while you're experiencing this new chapter or this different phase. Now, I'm not feeling this is everybody, but I feel like some people could stand to weed some things out that used to be their old lifestyle. I feel like the lifestyle is changing, and it's okay to change with the times, and it does not matter what other people think, even if that means you're becoming more successful and you're now, hey man, this is my new car, I got myself a job and I'm doing really well. Or if that means that, you know what, I'm downsizing, man, because I've got to make smarter decisions just for the time being until things smooth out. For Libra, I feel like you've been making really good decisions thus far. However, pay attention to some things that you could potentially let go of in the finances if this is an area of struggle for you. However, I feel like releasing the guilt around receiving. What is the guilt around receiving for Libra? Same kind of thing. Libra, I feel like when money comes to you, like you've been taking care of things here and there, right? And then like you have a certain amount of money that lands in your hand or in your bank account, and something will come up, or someone will come to you and say, like this hand, hey, do you happen to have just exactly the same amount of money as you have? Because I really have this need. Can I borrow it or can I have it? And you're like, oh, shucks. All right. Yeah, actually, I just so happen to have this extra amount of money that meets your need. And then you give it away and you don't have even that, right? That's kind of what I feel for Libra. So, Spirit is just kind of encouraging you to make wise decisions in those areas too, because people are more challenging, right? Okay, I can plan to pay my bills and I can cut out the extra expenses. But when somebody I love comes to ask me for anything at all, I want to give it to them, right? Well, sometimes we have to learn to say, I'm sorry, I don't have it today. I wish I could help you, but I don't have it. Even if you have just that, Spirit is saying you don't have to give your last dollar. You need to learn not to. Okay, that is the message. You need to learn not to. You need to learn to care for yourself and meet your needs first before you go over and above everything else. And I feel like you're learning this, and just a little bit more of this, and boom, you're going to have this money coming in, new abundant stability, or even that business opportunity. Libra, be wise. Aquarius here. Aquarius, you have the Four of Pentacles, all right? And this dude looks pretty grouchy, I'll tell you. Greed, possessive, hoarding, and control. Can you see this? I'm trying to show you. Four of Pentacles, okay? So this is about being miserly, okay? This is interesting too, because like the appearances card is kind of like I'm willing to keep up these flashy appearances, but live paycheck to paycheck and nobody knows. All right. But for Aquarius, this Four of Pentacles here is like, I'm pinching every penny. I'm holding on to everything that I can. And I want to remind you, Aquarius, that you don't have to feel guilty for saving money if you have something that you're saving up for. I kind of feel here with Aquarius that I'm saving up for something, and who cares if it's a nice flashy car, if that's what I want and that's what I'm working hard for, whatever this might be. I'm saving up for something. I'm deciding where to place my effort, my energy, and my focus. And I almost feel like Aquarius might feel a little bit selfish about this. Spirit wants to say it's not selfish to spend time working on your dreams. Not at all. And Spirit is saying that, hey, if you have to pay your dues right now by pinching those pennies and putting all the money aside and just kind of status quo, don't feel guilty about that. Don't feel guilty about the success when you're able to have it all together and turn it over to that thing that you are hoping to take off, right? I feel this for Aquarius. There's a new chapter that you are building up. You're building up to that. And this is pulling away either your finances or your time. Okay, your effort and your energy, and somehow you're feeling a little bit like I've got a tunnel vision, and I'm neglecting other areas. Spirit saying that this is exactly what you're doing, is putting effort into your intentional dreams, and you will see those dreams come to fruition if you keep buckling down and doing this. Okay, so do not feel guilty about what your process is, and don't feel guilty about the success that is just right around the corner. I feel that for Aquarius. Like right now, it's almost like, it's the hardest. It's like, I want to go spend all this money or just change plans or decide to do something different. Spirit is saying, no, what you're doing is working. Don't change plans. Keep step. Just keep step and you will see that change. Wow. That's awesome. Air signs, that's what I have for you. I'm glad it resonates because as I'm talking, I really have no idea. Thank God that Spirit shows up no matter what, because I'm a regular real person just like anybody else. Hey there on YouTube, what's going on? All right, so next I'm going to be reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, your vibes for the week ahead. Happy Zodiac Monday, you guys. If you wanted to connect with me on a deeper level, my links are in your description box, or you can message my page directly. I won't reach out to you. Scammers do that kind of stuff, okay? So protect yourself. And if you wanted to connect with me, I'm here for you. But you got to make that first move. My links are in your description box, okay? All right, so water signs. Whoa, your vibes for the week ahead. You got a card that fell on the floor, water signs. Oh, snaps. Oh, that's not going to stand up now. Got to be strategic. And the soul's lesson here. You're welcome. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Additional factors from the wisdom of the house tonight. Whoop. Wow. Wow. You guys saw that just pop out all on its own. And get a little bit more clarity here for Cancer. Cancer. Which one's for Cancer? Spirit, Cancer. Scorpio. And Pisces. Whoop, it flipped over. Wow, holy smokes. Okay. I gotta vape. Hold on, guys. Hey, Michelle Lively Scott. Good to see you, darling. How's everybody doing today? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Your vibes for the week ahead. Forever love. So you might have love on the brain. for the week ahead. I'll just say that right now. This might have to do with important connections in your life. This doesn't have to be romance, but it most definitely could be. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This could be romance in your life. This could also be just important people, like your siblings, your parents, your children, your friends, whomever you have a connection with, a bond with, people that you spend a lot of time with, I'll tell you. Let's dive in with your soul's lesson. All right. So the soul's lesson is judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Oh, snaps. It can be pretty hard to love people through their own unique challenges. You know what I mean? Especially when we have had similar challenges, or maybe able to see this objectively and be like, hey, did you know that if you just do X, Y, and Z, you could make it through that real easy? And next thing you know, water sign, you're a know it all and they don't want your opinion. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel in this card the need to let people be whoever they are and let them do whatever they're going to do and love them or don't. All right. You don't have to put up with shit, but you cannot necessarily change people who are choosing of their own free will to be a certain way. Okay. So you can love yourself enough to be distant and love people from a distance, even if this is blood family members or romantic partners, friends. I'm being honest here. Spirit is saying right now that love in this dimension has the possibility and potential to be very healthy, very healthy. And in all forms, not just romantic. I'm talking about bonds that we have with people. Bonds have the potential to be very healthy, the kind of loving bonds that we have. And when we engage with bonds that are less than healthy, okay, there is an agreement there, okay, to be in that connection if we stay to tolerate anything that is less than what we feel we would like to accept. Okay. So spirit is just saying like healthy boundaries, I feel here, but also like getting realistic about things, people and their flaws, and knowing like, hey man, who am I? We're all human people here, and you have flaws, so do I, but I love you regardless. Or maybe your flaws are way too much for me, and I'm going to love myself enough to distance myself from whatever that could be. Okay. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Judgment is not about like I'm looking down my nose on you and I'm condemning you. Judgment is truly about understanding that we're all flawed human beings. We all have challenges. We all make mistakes. Your truth might be totally different as someone else's truth, but you might both be right. You know what I mean? This sounds crazy, but we all have to walk our own paths. Now, the card that you have here is number 39, success. You've seen it pop out and fly for you as well, right? Water sign. So success. I feel like the clarity that you will find if you just take an objective look, a look with love. Can I accept this relationship as it sits in my life with love in my heart? Can I accept this? Or could we make adjustments? Okay. Could we stand to make adjustments? Are there things I need to speak up about? If that is the case, freaking do so. If you feel like you could improve upon the relationships that you are in connection with, friends, family, coworkers, whoever, do so. As the light worker that you are, feeling drawn to help improve and uplift a situation, a connection that you are involved in, you're feeling the nudge, the urge to attribute something to try to smooth things over, to change things there. Okay. And that's growth, that's healing, that's empowerment. Water signs. Allow yourself to advocate, allow yourself to speak up, and not with criticism, with love. Okay. Hey, we seem to argue a lot when we talk about that subject. How about if we stay away from it for now? These are ways that we can try to smooth things over and get along a little bit more easily and lay down those healthy boundaries. Okay, guys? Water signs, success. I feel like you're doing great. I feel like your discernment's on point. That's why Spirit is bringing this to you, because you're going to see these things, but I feel like there's I got to say something, water signs. I feel like this week you're going to see the important things in your life, not just people, but the things you love to do as well, the ways you spend your time, the areas you like to hang out. Like, you're going to see and feel this love this week. And Spirit is saying that that it is important to enjoy these things and recognize these things, and understand that the love that you can hold for these circumstances, people, places, activities, it illuminates you. Okay. It lights you up. That's why you enjoy it. That's why you feel the way you feel about them. So, focusing more on those areas, bringing that healing, adding that positive energy, and being there for others who even have their own unique challenges, even if you don't understand. Even if you don't understand, I feel like some water signs this week are going to be seeing a couple of bitter pills to swallow. I don't want to say this, but I feel like you're really going to be like, well, great, I'm in love with you, but you can't hold a job or whatever this could be, like some kind of, I'm weighing this out here. Do I really love this connection or this activity enough to deal with the drawback or the shortcoming that comes along with it? Okay. You don't have to make changes if you don't want to make changes. Okay. But I feel like you're going to see this, and spirit is inviting you to really evaluate this in an internal way, and see how you desire to proceed. Okay. Water signs. Now let's get there. Cancer. Cancer, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You saw me shoveling them. Business opportunity, money is coming, new abundance and stability. Okay, I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles here that it's in the palm of your hand. Okay, how you spend your time, effort, and energy, it's in the palm of your hand. I feel like this is a call to expand further out than you have been. Cancer. Okay, really invest in some new outreach opportunities, something like this. I know it says money's coming in, and maybe that's the case, Cancer. Maybe you're going to have some new money coming in, and hey, we're going to go get married with our new money, or maybe life just seems easier now. We're getting along a lot better because I got a job, right? These kinds of things. So I feel here with Cancer, it's important that you pay attention to the physical aspects of your life and your day. That's where your power lies. When you're not feeling well, you could have a tendency to be a little bit grouchier to the people that you care about, right? And it's may not be intentional. So make sure that you're giving to yourself enough rest, enough nutrition, enough hydration, and anything else that you need to keep you on your stable vibrational set point. Okay, that way you can be there for your folks, and spend time with your loved ones in all the ways that you like to, without showing up less than you really are. That's what I feel here for Cancer. I feel like that physical health, the sleep, the rest. Hi, friends. Thanks for joining in. Scorpio, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. And the tagline say inheritance, wealth, fortune, and family tradition. And that's a beautiful little card there from the Doodle Tarot. Scorpio here, forever love, judgment, success. This card indicates family tradition. I feel like, I almost feel like for Scorpio, maybe someone in your family is deviating from the normal path of what everybody else usually does. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a challenging thing to be there for that person, in an unbiased way, and not want to steer them right back to the same old familiar path that we all know. That's what I feel here for Scorpio. To be able to view somebody stepping outside of the family tradition. That's what I really feel with this. The family tradition is what's drawing me in. Someone who's going to step outside the family tradition without judgment. That person has their own path, their own challenges, and they must, move through them in all the ways that they need to in order to be successful. Okay. But that forever love bond makes you really tied up in what's going on with them. And it's really hard not to want to steer them in all the right directions that are right. However, Spirit knows better than you. And sometimes we've got to go through that darkness so that we will stay away from it forever. And I'm not saying that someone else's path is darkness. In fact, on the flip side of that, maybe their path is beautiful and bright and exactly what their heart and soul needs for them. And who are you to take that away from them if that is the potential that may be there? I am so sorry to say this, Scorpio, but you do not always know best. Hi, Cassie. Pisces. Pisces. You've got major arcana card number 13, death. The end of a cycle, beginnings, change, and letting go. So check it out. Pisces, I feel like there's a death to some kind of cycle in relationships in your life. This might be romantic. This might be on the family front. This might be within yourself. Just coming to this new understanding of who I am and how far I've had to go to get to be where I'm at today. Okay, that's what I feel here for Pisces. Staring death in the face and laughing and growing on your spiritual journey. Being able to close chapters on anything that feels toxic, negative, dissatisfying to you even. This is setting you up for that success. You are stepping into a very successful cycle, a very successful phase of your life, Pisces. I feel it here with the death, the forever love, judgment, success. I want to say to you this, all of the sticky patterns that you have around relationships, like anything that's not worth your time, all right, you're weeding those things out because you recognize, like, I don't even enjoy that shit, you know what I mean? I'm getting this out of my life, right? I'm deciding to step away from whatever's not real, whatever doesn't light me up, whatever doesn't feel good to me, because this is my life and I live in my skin and I have to do my day-to-day shit. So I'm going to decide now what feels right for me, and I'm closing chapters. I'm shutting away anything else that's not in alignment. That's fucking fantastic, Pisces. I'm really feeling your vibes here. You are literally stepping into a whole new version of yourself, and you're closing those icky, sticky patterns on relationships. And that is opening you up to a new pattern in relationships. Okay, that's where I'm coming to you with a new pattern in relationships that looks nothing like anything you've ever seen. Okay, I feel like soul family, soulmate connections, twin flame connections, maybe locational moving, this kind of thing in this card, like big giant changes, like night and day. You see the brown, night and day. It's like dead and then it's alive. You know what I mean? Because the things that are dying were the things that were bad for you anyway, the things that were limiting your growth, limiting your expansion, preventing you from stretching and reaching and enjoying different things that you will get to enjoy on the other side of this. Pisces, hang on to this, keep closing those doors, even if you've got to do it often. Okay, I'm talking about the things that offend your soul. You're saying, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore because it makes me feel like crap. Or I'm not talking to you anymore because all you do is drama, right? Whatever this is, keep reinforcing those detachments, that letting go, that release. Keep reinforcing the death card to anything that you want to remove from your life. Even if it's in your brain, you know what I mean? Like that old thought that goes, hey, what about those old friends that I'm trying to stay away from? That old brain, hey brain, no, we're not doing that. I've got new things going on today, and I'm going to do this instead because I know this benefits my life and my future. That old stuff took me to those old places, and I ain't doing it no more. I'm going to new places now. That's what I feel for you, Pisces. New places, new people, new love, new levels of love that you've yet to experience, real friendships. I feel some Pisces here who may feel like they have yet to have a real friend, or maybe it's been a long time, like you had one or you have one. It's hard, far between. I feel this here a little bit for Pisces. I want to say to you, you will find those real, sincere, genuine friendship bonds, romantic bonds, those kinds of soul family bonds that you have yet to find, that you've been seeking. Okay, so take that as it resonates for the Pisces who hear me. Okay, but I'm telling you, you are paving the way and starting a whole new pattern in your life that is taking you exactly where spirit wants you to go, and that is of the highest and greatest good for yourself. Good for you. That's what I have for the water signs. Thank you, guys. And we will jump into the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius will be next fire signs. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you wanted to order your own tarot video or book a private session with me, you could just message my page directly or click the link in your description box so that you could browse my options. If you do end up going that direction and you select a service, then please make sure that you check your email and potentially your spam folder, because sometimes my emails are hitting your spam. So if you do select a service, I will contact you through email to finish the booking process. So make sure you check your spam folder if that's the case. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, your vibes for the week ahead. Let's do this. Fire signs. Oh boy, let's just think about it, huh? Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Elena, didn't you say you're demanding justice from a Virgo? Well, this is the justice card for the fire signs. That's freaking crazy, right? By the book, fire signs. Let's get some soul's lesson for Aries, Leo, Sag. There it goes. Snaps. Additional factors. Oop, this one. Interesting. And we'll go a little deeper with Aries. I appreciate you. Thank you. This will be Aries here. Leo. And Sagittarius. Here we go. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. By the book is the card that you have. By the book indicates some kind of legal action, okay, potentially going down this week. Maybe you're going to court. Maybe you have something like that going on. Regardless, this could be needing some kind of legal assistance, filling out that paperwork that you've been putting off, getting your name on that list that you've been looking towards, whatever. By the book also indicates following the freaking rules, fire signs. I just want to say, sometimes there's eyes watching you, okay? So making sure that you're minding your P's and Q's, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, following the rules, et cetera, that you don't get drawn into any nonsense or anybody be pointing their finger saying, hey, look at the fire sign. Fire sign is clocking out early. Fire sign's taking long breaks. Fire sign's not, showing up on time or whatever this could be for the fire sign. I'm not saying this is all around work. This could most definitely be at home. Fire sign's cheating on her diet. Whatever this could be, by the book, I feel that this is a call to make sure that you are walking that line that you want to be walking. All right. There are times when we might slack off, cut corners, whatever. Now's not the time. Okay. Boom. Fire sign. That's what Spirit says. Now is not the time to slack off. Now is not the time to cut corners. Now is not the time to think that you're going to get away with something. All right. So if any fire signs are thinking about doing something under the table or that's not quite on the up and up and you don't want nobody to know, this could be a call that someone could find out. Someone could find out. And I have to say to you this: why you be doing stuff that you don't want people to know about? But just in case, let's see what the soul's lesson is. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. By the book. I feel like sometimes it might seem easier just to cut a little corner here or there, just to, shave a few minutes off this or that. I want to say to you guys, like, did you know, Spirit wants me to say this. This is really weird. Did you know that on average, somebody who speeds, okay, like, you speed in your car when you're going somewhere, on average, someone who speeds, oh, what was it? I don't know. I want to say like 10 or 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. You only get to your destination 5 minutes earlier, potentially 5 minutes earlier. Like, it does not pan out to speed, because you really only saving a couple of minutes, and to risk your own safety and your own vehicle, etc., would most definitely be something that is unwise. Okay. And I'm not predicting anything like that. But what I'm saying here is that it's important to follow all the rules, be disciplined. Don't try to rush here or there. Don't try to cut any kind of corners, because those are the kinds of chinks in the system that come back to get you. Okay. Be by the book and be disciplined, especially if you're trying to be a better version of yourself. Or if you're learning new things with this fledgling card, the card is number one, the fledgling. The fledgling is somebody who is uncertain. Maybe I'm not quite as experienced in this just yet. I'm not quite as educated in this as I would like to be. So maybe I'm learning. Okay. So being disciplined about what you don't know. Okay. Being disciplined about learning or putting the time and the effort into researching what it is that you do need to know. If you can't be honest and say, look, I have no idea, then you're not going to learn. You're not going to grow. But if you can get honest and say, okay, this isn't my realm, this isn't my area of expertise, I guess I'll go to square one and I'll be a beginner and I'll learn from the ground up. And you can really get some valuable integration, whatever this is, into your life path journey. Okay. Whatever this is, this discipline is something that you can implement into your life to create something sustainable for yourself. If you can just admit that maybe you don't have all the answers, maybe this is something new. But you've got to do it by the book. I'm drawn back to this. It is, there's a process for a reason. Okay. Whatever the case, friends, by the book, discipline, the fledgling. You might feel like this process is stupid. We should do it this other way. Or, it'd be faster if I just do this, right? Spirit is saying, what the heck does the fledgling know? The fledgling is not a master. Please learn. Learn before you attempt to become a master. There's a process for a reason. There's steps for a reason. There's a timeline, an unfoldment for a reason. And you can't rush this just because you want to be ahead already. You've got to put in the work with your discipline steps and efforts, just like every other master before you, right? So fire sign, it's important that you stick to your schedule, your structure. That's where your productivity is at. And before you know it, you won't feel like a fledgling. You'll have it all together. You'll know it by like the back of your hand. You know what I mean? And you won't even realize like that you're there. You won't see the growth in yourself. One day you'll just be there. Okay. Dang, they want me to say something else, fire sign. This by the book. Spirit is saying that when we do things that shortchange the system or cut corners or aren't by the book, then you set yourself up to be shortchanged later energetically from the universe. Okay, so if you happen to notice that somebody gave you extra change, give it back. Give it back. It's not an equal energetic exchange. You go, woo, bless me. You're till short. I don't care. Right. Spirit is saying that those are the kinds of things that come back to you in some way. Ooh, she gave me extra change and I'm going to keep this. And now my fucking bill is double. What happened? Right. Those are the things. Those are the things. All right. So Aries, you've got major arcana card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. The taglines on this card say change, destiny, turning point, and good luck. Wheel of Fortune for Aries. Aries, I feel like as long as you mind your P's and Q's, you make sure that you do all the things that you're supposed to do and you're disciplined, you can learn and grow into some very stable foundations that you are building right now. Okay, I feel like whatever this is going to take you into great places if you allow it to do that. But don't be a know-it-all, all right? I'm sorry to say this, but the fledgling is not a know-it-all. And I feel like it can be kind of like that. Like, well, I already know this, well, no, if you knew this, then you wouldn't just, even if you know it, accept the refresher. Okay, accept the refresher. That is going to integrate even more strongly into your persona, into your energetic field, and take you into those greater heights. Okay, so allow yourself to be teachable and pick up all the tools that you can. This is going to benefit your life. Wow. Leo, you've got major arcana card number 4, the Emperor. Fatherhood, authority, structure, and control. With the Emperor showing up like this, man, I almost wonder if you're those eyes looking down. You know what I mean? Like, hey, by the book, motherfucker, you better be following the rules. You know what I mean? Hey, are you guys taking your breaks on time? Who's getting over on this one? I feel this for some fire signs, some Leos. Who know? Who knows? Maybe you're the one who's in charge, who's teaching all those fledglings. I feel for some Leos here that whether this be at work or at home, fledglings can learn from your example. The Emperor is a leader. Okay, he teaches, he's supportive, he wants everyone to grow and succeed. And he says, I'll show you how to do this. I'll show you how to be a man. I'll show you how to be a father. This is an emperor. That's why I say this. I'll show you how to be a productive member of society. I'll show you how to be the kind of family member that we are, right? The emperor wants to teach even employees, you know what I mean? Hey, friend, hey, coworker, hey, subordinate employee or whatever. I'm going to teach you how to be productive. I don't expect that you just know, because you might be falling short. Okay. I feel for some Leos here, really, at home or at work. There are some kids or some people at work, whatever, family, who knows, that aren't quite following the rules. Take that as it resonates. I feel like it's important to hold them accountable, period. Spirit is saying that you hold people accountable for not being disciplined, for not doing their part, for not following the rules. And what do? They learn to discipline, to follow the rules, to do their part, right? You're teaching them to be productive people. And it's an uncomfortable feeling, man. You don't want to have to say, hey, are you following the rules? But somebody's got to do it. And you, as the emperor, have a natural inclination to uplift others and to open others up to a higher path for themselves. You can see this in them. They're telling me now, right now, Leo, you can speak with somebody or meet with somebody and see a need in them that they might otherwise deny or not be aware of. Okay, you can see this. Oh man, you're having an issue with X, Y, or Z. Let me help you with that. Oh, your chair is not the right height. That's why you're struggling. I feel some Leos who can just see what the problem is, and you can help to teach others, hey, this is your problem. Let's fix this problem. And that's how you do it. Like, good job. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you've got the Five of Cups. Disappointment, focus on failure, sadness, and regret. Five of Cups. Now, you also have by the book discipline and fledgling. So I kind of feel like life was shaken up for you. And now you're having to live a certain way or be a certain way or act a certain way or maybe even follow through with certain like classes, programs, whatever this is for you. I feel a whole different, you're living by the book, and I don't necessarily feel like it's your own choosing, but it could be, life has put you in this area where now I'm living differently and I miss the past. I miss the past. I'm sad and I'm not happy with today, and that can be very understandable, especially when you've got to like live in a new way and you feel like this is a new way of living. The fledgling here, like I feel young. This is not the life that I created for myself. I find myself in these new circumstances that aren't really of my creation, and I don't know where to go from here. Sagittarius. I don't want to have to say this, but Spirit is saying that some of those things in the past, like they didn't work out, and it's important to get a little bit honest about that. Okay, like sometimes we can have a tendency to romance the past. Okay, I'm just going to put a general out there. Imagine you were in a long-term relationship and you guys split up, and maybe it wasn't a healthy relationship, but now I missed my companion. Okay. And I'm going to remember all the good times. And oh, I love the way they used to do whatever, whatever. And we can forget the challenges. We can forget why we left. All right. Or why that's not in our lives any longer. And Spirit is calling Sagittarius to be honest in those moments where you're romancing the past and now doesn't seem so satisfying because you're romancing the past. Put it into perspective. There were more challenges that accompanied that scenario that need to be brought to light in your own awareness so that you can feel comfortable with proceeding in all these ways. Okay. There is closure and lessons to be had in those areas. So Sagittarius, if you're able to take some time and put pen to paper and write these things out and really let those emotions come through you. And then if you need to burn those papers, burn them. If you're a keeper, keep them. I don't care. But Spirit is saying, when we can have all these feelings inside of us that are thoughts that are looping around in our brain, to get a piece of paper and just write it all out, how we feel, what happened, the injustices, even of now. It doesn't have to be past stuff, it can be now stuff, whatever. But writing it out takes it out of the mind and out of the emotions and onto a physical, tangible object, a piece of paper, get out of your body, out of your energetic field. And then you can burn that paper to really get rid of the pattern. Okay. I feel Sagittarius, that might help you move through some of this. Okay. But Spirit is saying that as long as you continue to stay disciplined in your current lifestyle, and you're living by the book, this newness will wear off. This uncertainty will wear off, and you'll see yourself standing in a lifestyle that is structured differently than the one that you previously enjoyed. Okay. However, deciding to introduce activities or other forms of sensory um, perception that you can introduce into your day-to-day life will help you to move from this and into a different energy pattern faster. Okay, so what I'm talking about is, instead of, you write out those letters, you decide, I'm going to write it all out like she said, and I'm going to burn the paper and be done with that forever, and then I'm going to go sit in my living room, and I find myself still thinking about that stuff that I just wrote out, that I just burned. I'm still thinking about, I thought I got rid of that. What happened? You have to decide to do something different. You have to tell yourself, I am rid of that. I've left it. I've cut it out of my life and I'm moving forward now. What am I going to do? What sounds like something that I could enjoy in this moment? Maybe I want to put my feet up and just relax and close my eyes and have a nap, whatever. Maybe I want to watch something mindless on TV and laugh or whatever. Whatever feels right in that moment. You've got to start pulling yourself into a different vibe, even if it's not a forever vibe. Like, I don't even like this show, or I don't even like to go for walks, but I'll try it because, hey, maybe it'll shake up my energy patterns. That's what I'm talking about, Sagittarius. While you're walking this new pattern, I feel like this is like a new schedule, new structure, new routine, whatever this is, that is a big change for you. Okay. It's important to start inserting your own free will choices into this equation. You've got to make your time your own. You've got to make your day your own. Yes, you have other things to conform to, or rules around whatever this is, or the reverberation of the effects of that in your life. Okay, but now you still have a free will component here of what are you going to do with you. What are you going to do with your time? What are you going? Sometimes you can only do the best thing in the moment. Okay, you don't have to plan for miracles and amazingness. Just plan for some peace, plan for some contentment, plan for some satisfaction, some joy, some fun. Plan to escape the mind and get into something else that's more physical. Go out and garden, get out in nature, these kinds of things. Play with your pets, play with your kids, your grandkids, whatever you got going on, to shift from that mind world into something different, because you're losing opportunities today. You're losing opportunities that could be right in front of you, that you could create or you could embrace, because you're focused on what's already lost, what's behind you, what's not attainable or achievable now in this moment. And if that's the case and your hands are tied, don't give it any more of your time. It's understandable to come back to this and to grieve. I feel some people grieving a situation. It's okay to come back to this and to grieve regularly throughout the day even, but remember, that's not my life. That's not my day. I get to do things. I get to change things up and get out of this space from time to time. You have to choose to get out of this space from time to time. You've got to choose. It's always a choice. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. And that is what I have for the fire signs. Follow those rules, guys. I don't want anyone getting into trouble, getting a ticket for being on their cell phone or anything weird. None of that. None of that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do group pick a card messages here, and I will read those comments on the replay, friends. I thank you guys for joining me on this lovely Zodiac Monday. If you want to pick your card and message, 1, 2, or 3 friends, Here will be number 1. Oh, you can't even see it. My bad. 2 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. From my numbers from the universe deck, we will see what Spirit has to say for you live or on replay. 1, 2, or 3, friends. And remember, if you want to connect with me on a private session, tarot video, or to take a class from me, my links are in your description box, guys. All right, if you were drawn to pick card number 1, thank you for those stars, Jennifer Burris. Thank you so much for those stars, darling. That does make a difference to my life. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. If you were drawn to pick card number 1, your card number is 0202. And the message says, you are a passionate, highly emotional individual. You are encouraged to do something good for others. If you were drawn to pick card number 1, this is your message. As a passionate, highly emotional individual, you can really boost others up. You can really get the vibe flowing, get the party going, right? You can get people really moving in some kind of a way. So Spirit is saying that you are encouraged to do something good for others, get people involved, maybe even put some kind of party together, or just like a family movie night, whatever. You're able to bring people together. Now, when you have this kind of a charged personality, it's important to pay attention to if you're being productive. Because if you're not being productive, then there could be that chance of being destructive in some kinds of ways and going the other way with that highly charged emotional personality. Okay, so being aware of where you're at and how you're influencing the room, if you will, is super indicative for number 1 here, because you have the power to really bring people together and uplift people. Do that. Do that. And if you were drawn to pick card number 2, your number is 225. Something's got to give. Don't allow others to ruffle your feathers. Don't get drawn in. It's not worth your time or energy. If you picked number 2, then I hope you know exactly what we're talking about here. This feels like gossip. This feels like gossip, drama, nagging, complaining, people who want to gripe, whatever. Like, oh my goodness, I don't have the patience for you. If you were drawn to pick number 2, you might not have the patience for superficial conversations. You just might not even be feeling that right now. Rather than get into some kind of a distasteful argument with people, just pull away. As it says here, it's not worth your time or energy. Don't let things like this ruffle your feathers. Just simply place your focus elsewhere and notice that these things will plague you less. Okay, number 2, that is what I have for you. And if you were drawn to pick card number 3, your number from the universe is 433. Many positive changes are about to unfold. Go with the flow and embrace the best course of action each time. Wow, I love that. Oh my goodness. I love this for you, number 3. Many positive changes are about to unfold. Okay, so that's not just like, here's this positive change. You've got several. And Spirit is saying this might happen pretty fast. Okay, so go with the flow and embrace the best course of action each time. And you will know what that is. I feel like there is a big blessing coming your way, number 3. More than one, like it says. And don't feel weird about accepting this new influx, this new doorway that's opening. Don't feel weird about walking through it. Okay, number 3, allow yourself to receive, no matter how great or how small. Okay, I want to say this right now. Blessings, positive changes are about to happen. So, don't deny the blessings, even if they're small, because that opens you up to the next bigger one and the next bigger one. Like those Russian stacking dolls, the nesting dolls, like that. If you accept this one, then the next one's going to come, and the next one bigger than that, because the universe is getting you ready to receive. And it's going to come in little doses, and then the doses are going to get bigger and bigger. So number 3, accept that and send some my way. You know what I mean? It sounds great. I'm really happy for you. That is what I have for everyone today. Thank you so much for sitting with me on this Zodiac Monday. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and check out my events section so that you can check me out on my next broadcast, which I feel like will be Friday, but don't quote me on that. You'll have to wait and see. All right, friends, you have a great night. Bye-bye.